And I'm going to invite Steve McCartney, Acting Director of the Justice and Public Safety Division, to give a staff and faculty perspective on how giving enhances student learning at JIBC.
Thank you. It is a true honor to be here amongst people that value post-secondary education as we here at the JIBC do. And it is so nice to share some success stories with those of you that really put your money where your mouth is. And I thank you. I am the acting director of the Justice and Public Safety Division, and under the Justice and Public Safety Division, we have what we call a Law Enforcement Studies Diploma program and the Bachelor's of Law Enforcement Studies. Our students are a dedicated lot. They care very much about their community. They work hard. And this notion that the younger generation has a sense of self-entitlement, that they're lazy, and that they only care about their video games and themselves. I think one of the great things about my job is that I see that this young generation gives me a lot of hope for the future. They care a lot about their community. They care a lot about goodwill. They volunteer, not because they have to get a job, but they genuinely care about their community. One of the things I hear about from my students is that the cost is so great that it creates a lot of hardships. I usually hear this when they don't pay their tuition and we go and knock on their door and say, hey, you gotta pay up. But it is the truth, and they do struggle, and every penny counts. Our alumni from the bachelor's and the diploma are serving police officers. They serve in the RCMP, Vancouver Police, Delta, municipal police departments. They serve as sheriffs and correctional officers, and border security. They do good work. We're very proud of our graduates. Our students are primarily 18 to 22 years old. They are new to post-secondary education, and they struggle with finances. They struggle with textbooks. That's a common theme. Why didn't this professor use this textbook when they said I needed to buy it? It's the biggest complaint I get. Our education prepares them to be police officers, correctional officers. And the education that they get in the classroom is the primary education. But we know that the education, while it's important in classroom, it extends outside of the classroom. And as a result, we have developed a relationship with a school in Ireland, the Waterford Institute of Technology, which has a very robust criminal justice program. Since 2012, we have had an exchange with Waterford Institute of Technology. And every year, we send 2 students to Waterford. And we are able to do that through scholarship. Without the scholarship, we wouldn't be able to do that. Our students wouldn't be able to afford it. We have been successful in this program, and we have never missed a year of sending 2 students to Waterford. Early this year, 2016, we put out the application process to our students, and usually we get a large volume of applications, students that are very keen to go to Waterford and live in Ireland for a semester. It's a battle. 2016, we received 0 applications. It was sad, it was devastating for us. This was going to be the first year we were going to be shut out. And along came the Jim and Vicky Chu Scholarship. And we were up against the clock because the students have to get accepted to Waterford once they receive their scholarship. So once we announced the addition of the Jim and Vicky Chu Scholarship, we reposted the application process, and within minutes, we had a flood of applications coming in. And we had a competition in our hands, finally. Through that process, we were able, because of that scholarship, we were able to identify 2 students. And the student that received the Jim and Vicki Chu Scholarship is Kyle Scott. And he is currently, right now, in Waterford, halfway through his semester, and doing very well. The other student, because that money was dedicated to Kyle, another student, Emma Fanning, won another scholarship. And they were now able to afford to go to beautiful Waterford. And what this does for our students is amazing. And I just want to, Emma is 19 years old. She's proud that she is the youngest student ever to go to Waterford from the JIBC. And she gave us 4 posts about her time at Waterford. I'm just going to read some excerpts. And the first post was when she first got there, and there was a picture of her with her passport on the plane. And she said, she took a picture of the passport with the airplane window in the background, and she said, "This is the passport to success." Her first post said she is homesick. She misses her mother. She misses her mom's hugs, and she misses her dog's wagging tail. She said, "I'm going to make it," because her mother told her, if you believed in Santa for 8 years, you can believe in yourself for 15 seconds. Post 2, 2 weeks later. She's still missing home. She's sad, but she has found a Starbucks in Waterford, and she feels a little better. She's gone to Cork with some friends, and she's met some European friends. Post 3. She has many Dutch friends, and she is learning to speak Dutch. She's traveling within Ireland with her Dutch friends, and she has cooked something other than a grilled cheese sandwich. She is eager for more experiences. Post 4. Her friends had made life adjusting very easy. This is no problem. She has stepped out of her comfort zone, and while she misses home, she is now an independent person, and she is proud of it. And I'll just say, without that scholarship money, this doesn't happen. You know, Emma doesn't do this. Emma doesn't step out of her comfort zone. So as the acting director of the JPSD, I thank all of you who have contributed to whoever you have contributed in whichever way you've contributed. I singled out Vicki and Jim for their scholarship. It was such a great moment when we got that news and we put out that email and the flood of emails came through. You have no idea what it means to me as a manager here to provide that kind of support to our students. So thank you very much for all that you have done and for sharing our value for education. Thank you.